Well, a year ago we were in two different worlds. I was out working and she was at home with the kids.
I was dealing with postpartum depression, which I just tried doing it by myself, so that was not good. I would say a lot of it had to do with unfaithfulness to each other. That was like the biggest thing that broke me down the most.
And then, a year ago today, we were separated. She had taken the kids and left. And I was in a spot again where I was like, I was thinking suicide. I was thinking getting drunk, drinking. For some reason, instead of doing all that, I opened the Bible up and got on my knees and looked to God and had faith in God.
And I was thinking divorce, and I'm going to have to raise 2 kids on my own, and how was I going to do that? I didn't want to do that.
I was thinking I screwed up again and there was another relationship. And then one day I prayed for God's will to be done. And she called me up a couple hours later and asked me to come home, and we started working on things and decided we were going to put God first in our lives.
So I'd asked him to come home on that Friday, and the Holy Spirit just, I have this thing of a brick wall all around me, and I had some light shining through, and I was trying to get in the Word and going to church and in a Bible study. So I had some light shining through, but that day, the Holy Spirit just tore down all my walls. I saw a flood of light. It was an awakening, and I knew right there that's what God wanted from me, to not give up, and so it was amazing, and I can't explain it. And I think right there, we just changed everything. We started going to counseling together, and our whole perspective just flipped.
Ultimately it was God led us to elevate, and that saved our marriage.
And then after that, family members were not agreeing with our views, I guess, and so then it got harder.
We faced many, many trials in the last year. And when you're dealing with the world, the difference between the world and the Bible, we know what the real truth is now. We know where to look for all of our answers. The Bible has them all.
We started reading the Bible together.
Yeah, that was a life changer.
Big.
We're about halfway through the Bible now. When she told me that day in church that she felt the Holy Spirit just invade her, like she had a spiritual awakening. I was having kind of the same thing, but not as drastic. It wasn't like that. It was just kind of came on easy over a few months' time. Last January I got baptized and just decided it's time to really devote my life to Christ 100%. And not kind of in, kind of out, pick and choose what I want out of the Bible. The Bible's the truth, and if you're going to believe part of it, you have to believe all of it. A lot of struggles with my family. Tell them, they're seeing change in us, and we have different way of doing things now, and they can't handle it. So there's been big division in my family.
So it wasn't like after that happened, everything was wonderful. I'm still going through some things, and I don't know. It's still super hard, but not. I don't know. We just know it's going to be okay.
We know that no matter what, God's got this.